What up, YouTube? FD White, back with another episode. Welcome to the channel. So I want to talk about 100x's. 100x's. Now that we're in the low part of the market, now that we're sort of sideways to down, a lot of alts are down. 60, 70, 80%. Some still down, 90%. A lot of people have been, during the beginning of the year, we're talking about 100x's. And usually the only way to get a 100x is to get in a coin super early with low market cap, or be one of the ones who, get pre-sales or ICOs or things like that, or just get lucky. So 100x's are not that common. 100x's are not that common, even though a lot of people in crypto, or a lot of people coming to the space think it is. It's really not. So last cycle, that was my whole thing. I said, okay, I'm gonna take $1,500, I'm gonna take $1,000, and I'm gonna 100x it. So every time I jumped into a coin, I'm trying to 100x it. I'm jumping into coins that I had no business jumping into. I'm jumping into just all type of meme coins. I was jumping into all type of degenerate plays, and I just kept losing money. So fast forward, all the lessons learned from that, I have a new strategy. And now, like I said, like the markets are in a lull, the markets are sideways to down a little bit. I'm going to start implementing my new strategy once this market comes back, once this market starts to ramp back up. If the market starts to ramp back up, I'm in the firm belief that it will, and soon, going into 2025. So my new strategy, I'm Xing out 100x's. Well, sorta. I'm going to try to 10x twice. I think a 10x twice is way more achievable, way simpler, way easier than just trying to get one 100x. So here's what I'm looking at. Here's what I'm going to do, and let me know what you think. So I'm going to try to take $1,000. Maybe I'll take $3,000-$4,000, and I'll spread it out into 3 or 4 different coins. Once these coins 10x, which a lot of these coins that are down, a lot of these coins that we saw had strength when Bitcoin went up, I think a lot of these coins still have 10x's in them when the market starts to pump. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 3 or 4 different plays, so that'll be about $3,000 or $4,000. I'm going to put $1,000 into each one of these plays. I don't want to get specific right now because I'm still need to do some research, but I got to do it quick because I think the market is going to hopefully turn around soon. I'm going to take those $1,000 into coins that have a smaller market cap, not micro market caps, but something small, like maybe a few million dollars. But they have strong fundamentals. They're strong coins. They're just down because the market is down. And I'm going to try to 10x that. So if I take 1,000 and one of those coins 10x's, that'll be 10,000. So then I'll take my 10x. Now I got my money. I got my 10,000. I'll take that 10,000 and try to rinse and repeat. So I'm going to try to do it twice. So I'm going to try to make 10,000, and then I'm going to try to make 100,000 with the 10,000. So that's basically 100x, but I just divided it into a 10x 2 times. So I think that is a way more achievable goal, way more achievable investment strategy. The only thing is trying to find these coins that I think can have a 10x. That first 10x I think is going to be simple. I think that first 10x is going to be easy once the market turns around, because altcoins, strong altcoins, are down massively still. So if I start to allocate my position now, I think that first 10x is going to be easy, going to want from 1,000 to 10,000. Now, once we get that 1,000 to the 10,000, we have the 10,000. Now we have to do a little bit more research. Now we have to do a little bit more digging. And this is when sectors come in, or narratives come in. So once I do that first 10x, that 10,000, I have that 10,000 from that 1,000, then I will start to really do my research and really see what sector or what narrative is going to be the hot narrative. Because usually in a bull run, Bitcoin goes up first, and then we have a lot of alts that move with it. And then it goes from narrative to narrative, sector to sector. So of course the AI sector, I think I'm going to go AI sector first. To make that first 10x, because a lot of AI plays are still down. I do think a lot of AI plays still have some 10x's in them. take that 10,000, and then I'm gonna try to find the next 10x. And I think the next 10x, of course, it might come from a meme coin. Meme coins are very risky though. Meme coins are super risky. So I'm not sure if I want to take that approach. I want to look at maybe some type of RWA with a lower market cap, or possibly DPN, or possibly gaming. Gaming hasn't run yet. Gaming has run because the overall market has run, but the sector, the narrative has not had its time, has not had its shine. So I'm thinking AI, then gaming. So if I can do AI, 10x an AI play, and then 10x, that 10x, that's 100x right there. As opposed to just trying to take my money and putting it into some degenerate play with some $1 million market cap and trying to 100x that, you know, trying to just rinse and repeat, trying to do that. I think that's a lot harder. I think that's a lot harder because there's so many scams, so many rug pulls, so much. By the time you find 100x, you're not going to have that 1,000. It's going to be down so much because you're going to probably lose so much of that $1,000 or whatever you start with, you know, trying to make that 100x. So, I mean, it's possible just taking one coin and riding it up to 100x, but the likelihood and the probability of you even holding to 100x and then, you know, it's very low, and you might just round trip it. That's one of the things that I did last cycle too, is I got close to 100. I might have like the biggest gain I had was maybe like a 57x. I think I had a 57x on one of my coins. I'm not going, it was B Pro. It was B Pro. We'll just say it. It was B Pro. So I was very bullish on B Pro last cycle. I think I got in very, very cheap. And then I think I might have 57x'd my money. It might be 47 or 57. I have to look at the thing. But I round tripped that most of that whole bag. So, you know, holding to 100x, because I was waiting for that 100x. I was waiting for the 100x. So a lot of times, you know, trying to jump from a 10x. A lot of people in crypto think a 10x is not good. Like, if you 10x $1,000, who can't take an extra 10,000? And if you 10x that 10,000, that's another, you know, that's $100,000. So that's just my approach that I'm going to start taking with these markets. I'm going to start taking my profits out earlier, as opposed to trying to hold for these 40, 50, 60, 100x's. I'm going to probably do 10s, 10x's, try to rinse and repeat that 10x. If you really think about it, 3 10x's is $1 million if you start with $1,000. Like, it sounds easy, but it's not easy. Even a 10x is kind of hard, but you know, I think it's easier than just trying to hold and waiting for 100x. So that's the strategy that I'm trying to implement moving forward. That's what I'm going to try to do. Like I said, I'm going to probably start with some sort of AI play, a lower market cap AI play that, you know, is really building, really has fundamentals behind it. And then I'll probably, if I can 10x that, even if I can get like a 7, 8, 9x out of that, I'll be content. And then try to 7, 8, 9x that, or 10x that, you know, which will be basically 100x if you do the 10 twice. So that's just one of the things that I'm trying to implement and trying to bring to my community, and you know, maybe you guys can you know, learn from my experiences and learn from my failures, because I was waiting for a lot of 100x's last cycle. I was waiting for jumping into coins, like I said, that I had no business jumping into. So that's just my strategy. That's my strategy, and I'm trying to implement and trying to think of good strategies to have while the market is, while we have this little lull, while we have this little sideways action, because I do think we're going to ramp up, and we're going to ramp up hard, and this is just an opportunity. We do have a lot of bearishness, and a lot of bearishness around the economy, a lot of bearish technicals as well, but you know, my overall feeling, my overall sentiment is bullish. So I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to stick to my guns, man. I said this the last 2 videos. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to go with my gut. Even though a lot of the technicals are bearish, you know, this is one of the times where September is a bearish month. So I'm going to let it play out. And while the market is low, I'm going to try to, you know, put some money back into the market and see if I can implement a couple of my strategies. That's just one of my strategies for 100x, as opposed to just trying to, you know, get a 100x from one coin. I'm going to start trying to take small wins. Base hits. Stop swinging for the fences every pitch. You know what I mean? These base hits add up too. So that's one of my overall themes of my channel. Base hits add up. So this is FD White, man. Thank you for watching, man. It was just something that I was thinking about the past couple of days. So I said, let me come talk to my community and see what you guys think, man. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Would you rather try to hold for a whole 100x, or would you rather try to split it up and do a couple 10x's here or a few 5x's here or there. It's hard because fear and greed definitely kicks in, especially greed. But it's definitely something that you want to look into, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not holding 100x's anymore. I'm not trying to hold, unless it just happens overnight and I wake up one day and one of my coins is at 100x, then of course. But for the most part, I'm doing 2 10x's. That's my goal. So this is FD White. Thank you for watching FD White Invest. I will talk to you in a minute.